Hey everyone, here we are at Anderson Pens. I am Eric, and with me today, the man himself, Brian Anderson. How are you, Brian?
Fantastic, thank you. How are you?
Hot.
Yes.
It's hot. Happy summer.
Yes,
Happy
indeed.
summer.
It finally came to Wisconsin.
And it is here. But we won't talk about that. We can talk about that on a brunch someday.
Yes.
Someday. We recently did your 5 vintage goat pens, greatest of all time.
Yes.
And now we're going to do your 5 modern goat pens.
For this week.
For this week. No, these are until next year.
These are pretty solid choices.
And I have no idea what they are.
Yes, you have not seen
I
them.
am not even going to guess, which is odd for me.
I bet you could guess a couple.
Now you put me on the spot.
Yes.
Okay, I am guessing. No, I haven't seen them. No. He has them covered with a towel, and I'll bet you're going to show them to us in no particular order.
In no particular order.
No particular order. Hopefully I recognize at least one of them.
You will. You've seen most of these pens.
I wonder if it's a vanishing point. Oh, I'll bet. I'm saying vanishing point. Out loud. It's probably your Rodden, because just pull that one out now. Let's get over with.
Wow. I have the Namiki water surface vanishing point.
That is gorgeous.
Yes.
And the vanishing point should always be on a person's top 5.
It should be on every list.
It
should be
an amazing pen. That one is particularly amazing. This is not the only Rodden one they did or do.
No, there are 3 distinct variations. 3 different models. There's the Rodden Galaxy, which everybody is most familiar with, and there are 2 variations of that pen. The water surface, and then there was another pen called the water stripe, or the Rodden stripe, which is all centered around the center band and is continuous around. So it doesn't go quite as far as the surface does here.
Oh, right.
And it doesn't have any breaks, so this has little breaks.
It's like it radiates from that center band.
Yes.
And the Galaxy is just specks.
Little sprinkles.
Looks like a Galaxy.
But this one has long strips and then followed by very precisely placed little squares. And it's just beautiful. Of course, it operates just like every other vanishing point, but it's stunning. I just love the look of this.
Yep.
So
beautiful.
Definitely one of my top choices.
I have many vanishing points. I do not have a single Rodden vanishing point.
Yes.
But if I were to have one, that would be my favorite.
These are still available. You can still get them. So
let's pause the tape. Okay. That's number 1. What's number 2?
That's number 1. Number 2.
In no particular order.
No particular order. This pen is no longer available, but the Delta Dolce Vita Oro piston filler, really one of my favorite pens. Classic Delta Dolce Vita orange color, combined with a piston filler with a blind cap and an ink window that extends below the cap, partly below the cap, gold nib. And then it has this lovely piston.
With a blind cap.
With the blind cap, and it has a ratchet to let you know
that you're at the end.
That you're at the end, yeah.
Yep.
So, good size. I like this. It's not
kind of girthy.
Yeah, it's the medium size. There is no oversized piston. But it has a nice girth to it. It does actually post pretty well.
If you're into that
sort of thing. It posts really nice. And it's just a great pen.
And it's a nice writer because
it is a nice writer.
You've had it inked up recently, and here in the store, and I've needed to borrow a pen, and I just
Sunrise
Orange
in
your pocket
is a perfect color for this pen.
Yes,
that's what's in there.
Beautiful.
But yeah, great pen, and it's just for me, it's my happy pen because it's when you pull, it's hard not to be happy. It's hard not to smile when you look at this pen.
It does want you to be happy when you're using it.
It does,
even if you're not. Great choices so far,
right.
And pens I actually know. Unlike the vintage one. What is that thing?
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, next one was a difficult decision, but I did pick my Montblanc 149. This is the 90th anniversary red gold trim with the special nib.
That's a stunner, isn't it?
I'm less of a Montblanc fan than I used to be, but this is the only Montblanc that is remaining in my collection. This one was a nice writing pen, and it's got that special nib. It's just
90th anniversary.
90th anniversary.
That came out in what year?
2014.
So we're coming up on the 100th anniversary.
Pretty soon, and that was
one too.
Now that was the 90th anniversary of the Meisterstück.
All right, so we're coming up on the 100th anniversary of the Meisterstück.
So we'll see if they do anything. But
I need to hold that one.
That's a difficult one because we don't carry Montblanc anymore. So
no, but this is your pen.
It's a good pen.
This is your pen. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. And the rose gold. You know, I don't usually like gold, but this rose gold
looks good.
really
on
looks
this pen.
nice on that
looks
pen.
good on that pen.
That's a stunning pen.
So
I'm going to say so far it's my favorite, if you don't mind.
Okay, well, I'm going to blow that out of the water with the next one. Also in the oversized category, the Sailor King of Pen Mosaic in green. Maybe one of the prettiest pens ever.
It is gorgeous.
Really ever. Rhodium trim on the 21 karat gold nib. It's just, it's
Look
so
at that.
pretty.
Can I just see the cap?
Yeah.
Just the cap. Because when you to have the cap off and light gets in there,
It's green and there's little hues of blue in there, and it's just.
Oh, this is a nice pen too.
It is very
Now
nice.
this is a tough decision if I had to choose.
Now they don't make this anymore either, so.
Okay, I'll take all four so far. How's that sound? Oh,
but it's definitely
now,
one of
how
my
does this compare
favorites.
size-wise to the 149?
The 148. It's actually a little bit longer, capped,
Okay, and take the cap
posted there, or I just want to do the barrel length, about the same.
off. Wow, they're identical.
Yeah. Posted, I think, is going to be a little bit longer. So
Pretty much
about the same.
identical.
About the same. Yeah, it's just longer.
Now, can you put
Longer.
this cap on that pen?
Yeah. No. no. Not today.
Well, that is a beautiful.
That is
green.
nice. Yeah. Yeah. So we.
Is that inked?
This one, who knows?
Who knows?
No,
Okay.
It looks like it needs to be cleaned though.
Needs to be cleaned. We can do that after.
Are you ready for the last one?
I'm ready for the
You're
last
not
one.
going to get the last one. I
It's not a
guarantee.
sailor?
It's not a sailor. I tried to keep one per brand.
Oh, okay.
And then the next one has its roots in vintage, and they also the pen I'm going to show is
so
about
it's a Schaefer.
is going to be about
Waterman.
26 years old, 24, 26 years old. But they still sort of make this model.
So it's modern?
It's modern, but it looks vintage.
Okay.
The Schaefer Legacy.
Okay, the Schaefer.
And this is the Schaefer Legacy 1, and they still make a Legacy now. And they have this beautiful inlaid nib. This one happens to be a stub, factory stub.
Now, if I were to see that pen without any preamble, I would have thought it was a vintage pen, but they make something pretty much identical?
Yeah, this looks like essentially is modeled after the Schaefer PFM, the pen from
Right.
and then in '95 they came out with the Legacy 1, which the Legacy, which was a touchdown filling version, and so that comes out, and then it you can hear it inside,
Okay.
and it actually has a convertible filler in here that you can just unscrew this, take this off, and you can use cartridges, or you can keep screwing to get the the barrel off. There's no ring there. But yeah, there's this special
That's
converter.
extraordinary.
And you can put a regular converter in there. You can put a regular cartridge in there. Really a great pen. And
That is a great pen.
This was the first iteration of the new Legacy.
I'm going to call it a modern pen.
Yeah.
And a nice choice, too. Now, you also surprised me with a Schaefer in the vintage goat
Yes,
pen.
yeah.
That was a balance over Nice weight on
It
that
is a
pen,
nice
too.
weight. The posting, now you don't post, but the posting weight is
seems
really
like it.
superior. I mean, it posts deep. It doesn't really
It does.
change.
It just puts the weight a little back for me, but that's only for me. That's really a personal choice. But another green pen.
And it's, I guess I've got two greens, yeah.
Yeah.
But nice the way the cap snaps on there. The clip is great. Everything about that pen is fantastic. It sits in the pocket because of the way the cap and everything is squared off. It sits in the pocket straight, so it doesn't rotate to the side.
Very nice.
Really, really a nice, and probably the smallest of all the pens today. But in its time, this would have been an oversized pen.
That's an oversized pen.
Yeah,
It's the shortest.
Yes.
I think the vanishing point is probably slightly thinner. Slightly.
Yes, yeah, it is. But it's a great girth. That beautiful nib is hard to pass on.
It is nice. It's inlaid nib.
Yes, inlaid nib. Yeah.
Okay, I've decided I'm taking the Montblanc. So that's as you know, payment
That's
for this
payment
video.
for this week. All right. Well,
Did you bring a sixth one? Because sometimes you do.
I did not bring a
Okay.
sixth one.
Okay.
I didn't because I was
You were
told that
trying to,
people like things in fives, and
Fives,
I didn't.
right?
I had a hard enough time coming up with just five. So
You mean not coming up with five, limiting it to 5.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way. I mean, if I had a 6th one, I might as well have had a 7th and an 8th. So,
or a 10th or a 20th.
Yes.
Is one of these pens your favorite of these? Could you pick you'd pick that Sailor?
I would, if the place was burning down, I would limit it to these 2.
To those 2.
Yeah, and probably this one because the King of Pen, because you can still get this.
Okay.
This is still
Can't
available.
get this.
This has been discontinued for I don't know how many years.
And
it is just great.
it's probably, I'm going to say it is the prettiest of these 5.
It's very subtle too, so it's not loud.
The Delta's trying to get your attention,
Yes.
but this one is elegantly beautiful.
Yeah. So I wish it would have gold trim, but the palladium trim works on this.
I'm very happy with the trim.
You're very happy with this.
You can give it to me if you don't like the trim.
I don't think so. So I actually bought this pen new old stock and inked it, which is against my normal.
Well, a pen like that, you have to ink
You
it.
have
You want
to.
to use
Yes.
it.
Yes.
You want to use it. I'm going to say that you have chosen very wisely.
Good.
And I thank you for doing this. I do have a new one for you.
Okay.
But I'll spring that on you when the camera stops.
Awesome.
And I'm supposed to say, please like this video and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Talk to you later. Bye.